Can you hear that dog barking outside? I've not got the window open either. Jeez, that's loud. Good morning. Nearly as loud as my stomach was rumbling yesterday. Good morning. It's Friday. Good morning. Thank you for my birthday card, Audrey. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It was lovely. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. Looking very glam. Hope your day got better. No, it didn't. It got progressively worse, to be fair, and I was in bed very early after shampooing my living room carpet. That was my day yesterday, girls. That was my day. Good morning. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Mandy. I'm good. Still here. Live to see another day. Can't see a thing. Squinting. I'm going to put my glasses on. I think it's because I'm run down. Thanks, Sandra. Got a spot. Oh, it almost feels like a boil. It's so painful. Right where my glasses sit on my ear. Oh, on this ear. I'm literally falling apart. Hope you're well. You look so glamorous. Thank you. You've got to try. You've got to do. Well, do you know what? Every cloud has to have a silver lining, doesn't it? And I think out of all this, I've dropped a few pounds this week, girls, which I wanted to do, and I feel a bit better in my own skin. So, every cloud. I've hardly eaten anything. Although yesterday, you know what? Dolly's sniffing at the door. She hasn't wanted to know me all morning. Now she knows I'm talking. She thinks to somebody else. She wants in on the action. I shut the door intentionally so she can't come in and jump up on my PU trousers. I treated myself to a KFC yesterday. I didn't eat it all, but I treated myself to one. I thought it's my flipping birthday. My afternoon got absolutely worse, which I can't talk about. Family matters, obvious reasons. Daughter watches, daughter's dad watches. Gets reported back, I get into trouble, as you know. So I can't really talk about that, but yes, it got progressively worse throughout the day yesterday. And I just called and got myself a KFC on the way home. Sat and cried and ate it, like you do. And then thought, you know what, I'm going to shampoo my carpet. So I shampooed my carpet, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to bed. So I did. That was my day. I'm going to put these on because I can't see any of the comments, but by golly, this could not be in a worse place for my glasses. Oucha. So I will suffer so I can read all your comments. Did you get a message from... No, Angie. No, I didn't. Good morning, Kat. How are you? I've not spoke to him all week, virtually. And I think the last time I spoke to him, he told me not to contact him. So I haven't. Telling my mum yesterday, and she was like, really? Anyway, we're not giving him any brain space today. Your hair is really growing. I know, it's getting there, isn't it? Finally, I think it's like coming back into its own. This is how my hair used to be many years ago before, I don't know, before too much bleach, which I haven't done for a long time. I've got no ombre really anymore, just a little bit blonde around the front. The last time I lightened it, I did it myself very gently and it seemed to work. So I'm going to stop over processing it, and yeah, I will, Angie. I need to drop a few pounds anyway, though. I do feel better for dropping. I think I've dropped about £3 or £4 this week, and I feel better. These trousers fit me better. They're not as tight around the tummy, but my tummy's not as big. I was putting too much weight on. I was, I don't know, comfort eating. Definitely not contentment, comfort, I think. Good morning. Please tell me that's not another colour. I have 3 of these already. No, it's not. It's the stone, I believe. Good morning, Christine. Hello, Sally, looking wonderful. Thank you. So I thought I'd re-show this. The only colour that's not available, because I have just checked, is the black. So I'm not going to show the black. This is called... Oh my God, please tell me I have wrote it down. I haven't. Where's the coat hanger with the... Why have I not got the... So sorry. Is Janine on? Are you kidding? Seriously, what the heck? What's that, Charlie? What are we talking about? Seriously, what the heck? What, my day getting worse? Getting a spot on my ear? Not hearing from Lee? What are we talking about? All of it? Can somebody help me out with the name of this top? Because like an absolute buffoon... Because I've already shown it. I thought it was on the coat hanger, and somehow it's not, which is bizarre. Sorry, ladies. What am I like this morning? What I can tell you, thank you. It's called what? The Diane Starfish. Excellent. And it is 16 to 22, and I can't see the price there. So 16 to 22 on this top, and it's called the Diane. Oh, Janine, thank you. 18.99. What would I do without Janine? She's an absolute diamond. So yes, of course it's called the Diane. I forgot because we've got a lovely lady called Diane, and she's like, I've got to buy some of these tops. So it's called the Diane. It's 16.22, and it's 18.99. I know I don't know you, but you... Ah, thank you, Julie. Listen, girls, I'm not without my faults. But as I spoke to a therapist the other day, she said, you're definitely not a narcissist, as he's tried to label me, because you admit your downfalls and you can see your flaws and you want to correct your flaws and you're empathetic and you're open and blah, blah, blah. So anyway... Your day yesterday. I know, Charlie. Honestly, I couldn't even make it up. Next time I see you, I'll have to fill you in. But you could not even make up the way my day went yesterday. But it's life. So yes, this is called the Diane. It is up to a size 22. I've just tucked it in a little bit at the front there. It's lovely and stretchy, this fabric. It's like I've compared this fabric to the Sophie Soft Knit. If you've got a Sophie Soft Knit, that's what this feels like. It's stretchy, it hangs beautifully. It's a nice length, but it's not too oversized. It's got that lovely detail where it goes down asymmetrically at the back. You've got the thin shoulder strap with the starfish, which ties in beautifully with the earrings. The earrings, I need to tell you this morning, I've had a conversation through text with, I'm sad too, Sandy, and I just keep thinking, why me? Why do I keep getting these relationships and why can't I just... And I think it's time to internally make myself happy and be maybe possibly by myself and work on me and learn to love me. And a lovely lady, another lovely customer this morning, sent me some... oh my God. Not hypnosis. What's the other one? She sent me some to listen to anyway. And I'm going to start trying to just heal myself, I think. Turn it around as you get the problem. Trust me, I know, what's that? You know chugs. What's chugs? It's stunning. It is lovely, this top. So it's called the Diane. It's 14 to 22. It's going to be quite oversized on a 14. I'm all right, Sue. You've got to be, aren't you? It's $18.99 and it's lovely, and the only colour that's sold out is the black. Meditation, that's the one, Sandy. Brain's still not working. Hopefully the meditation will cure the brain too. Sally, Matalan, Sal, a leopard print throw. Guess where I'm going this afternoon? I've had bad relationships, you're not alone. We all have, Kirsty. I'm fully aware of the fact I'm not alone. It's just that mine are very public and it's quite embarrassing. But yeah, God, I know I'm not alone. Jesus, everywhere you turn, people are having horrible relationships with domestic abuse and mental abuse and God knows what else, and married to narcissistic abusers and relationships where men cheat, and I just seem to have had my fair share and I don't want any more. But you don't know what you're going to get, do you? Take power back. Thank you, Joanne. It was you that sent me the lovely meditation this morning. I briefly listened to it, and I'm going to sit down and have a quiet time later and listen to it more. Time to love yourself. I agree. I totally agree. Gorgeous top. Must get one for my... Yes, of course, Diane. Throw online only. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because I'm ready for... It's almost throw season. It's almost snuggle down on the sofa, maybe by yourself, and watch Netflix and chill by yourself. But you know what? If it brings me peace, it might not be such a bad thing, and that's the way I've got to look at it. I desperately want to be in a happy marriage, and I desperately want to be loved by somebody, and I desperately don't want to be on my own. But am I too desperate? Am I settling? Am I allowing? Am I enabling? You know, these are all the things that my therapist said to me the other day. So they don't answer questions for you. They don't give you the answers. They make you look inside yourself a little bit so that you give yourself the answers. And I think it's probably one of the best steps I've ever made, choosing therapy to make myself better. But anyway, we're not going to get deep today. We're not going to do that. We're going to be okay. So Diane is beautiful. I have got the stone on. It's absolutely stunning. Of course, I've paired it with the Nyla trousers, and these are fitting me amazing since I've lost a little bit of weight. So I wear the 10 to 16, which was a tad snug, I'm not going to lie, last week, but it's not now. These are super stretchy on the waist. There is 2 sizes in these. These are $25.99. The larger size does fit Charlie. The larger size is up to a size 22. I would say if you are a big 22, they are going to be very snug through the tummy area. So I would say these fit up to like a small 22. Always think of you, which is something, you know what, as a natural born empath, you don't, do you? And when you meet somebody broken, you always think you can fix them. And that is my problem. That is 100% my problem. What's that? Please don't go to... I won't, Claire. I absolutely won't. But I'd put a stone and a half on. I just want to lose half. That's all. The extra stone was absolutely fine because I did probably get a little bit too thin. And you know what? I don't feel traumatized to the point where I don't want to eat at the moment. But obviously at the moment, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'm okay. Love you have a therapist. Yeah, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it either, because you know, thousands of people have therapy, thousands of people need help, and it's good to admit that you need it. It's good to admit that you're struggling, which is what I talk about all the time with you ladies. So why would I not be transparent myself? Because when you lot are struggling, I always say it's not an embarrassment. It's not don't be ashamed to admit that you're in a bad place. Don't be ashamed to admit that you're not 10 to 16, not for... Yes, I am wearing 10 to 16. I just said we do sizes 10 to 16. Did I say 14, 22? Maybe I did. No, I apologise if I did. Therapy is hard, but most of us need it. Yes, I agree. You know what? It should be a public service. I think we all should have the options to go and talk to somebody about how we're feeling and internalise it and rationalise it and break it down and make it make sense when it doesn't make sense. So I absolutely do. Thank you, Manda. It's finding a good therapist. Agreed. I don't think you can find that out straight away. I think you need to find, it's like shoes, you need to find the right fit. So I totally agree. You've got to find somebody that you do. I'm not answering that, Joe, because that's way too personal. But I think it's finding somebody that fits you, isn't it? And I think there's lots of therapists out there to choose. So the trousers, let me correct myself if I did say 14, 22. I wear the 10 to 16 in these. I'm going to quickly grab the other colours because I've left them in the other room. Bear with me while I go and get them. And then I'll show the colours in the top, because I came on really to talk about the top and the earrings. Singles, couples, families. Yes, unfortunately, you can't fix everything. You can't. I agree, totally. But, you know, you've just got to do what you've got to do. But that's the black in these. And the smaller ones do come with a belt, but I have to say, the belt's quite small and doesn't fit me. And the belt's meant to go up to a size 16 like the trousers. But it's not the end of the world, because you can put your own belt with these should you want to. I've got plenty of belts of my own that I could pop with this if I want to. The actual belt that comes with the trousers. Only in the 10 to 16. The 14, 22 doesn't have belt loops on the waist and don't come with their belt. But the 10 to 16 do. The 10 to 16 is what I'm wearing. They do have the belt loops, but the belt that comes with them, sadly, doesn't fit me, because, well, I wear my trousers a little bit lower down as well. But these are quite low on the waist. I wouldn't say low on the waist, but they're not high-waisted. Got the black in these trousers. They're great, aren't they? Absolutely fantastic, Charlie. So black, chocolate and red wine in these. And I'm wearing the tan, I think it is today, in these with the stone in the Diane. Thank you, Janine, for being my saviour this morning and telling me that the top is called the Diane. The only one that is out of stock in this top is the black, so I'm not going to show the black. I don't know whether it has to be us that need putting back together for ourselves. I agree, totally agree. It's all right, Joe. You know, I do share an awful lot online. I do share an awful lot, but I have to be mindful as well as of who's watching, i.e., you know, Lee's family could be watching. My opinions of my marriage and my husband, really, maybe it's a step too far to go into details of that depth in case of upsetting other family members. I don't know whether they do, but, you know, I've learnt from past mistakes with exes and talking about exes online too much. So I'm not prepared to go that deep. But what I will say is I think I do deserve better in this relationship, and it will take an absolute miracle to turn it round right now, and that's generalising and not labelling anybody. I've been called a narcissist in this relationship, that I will say, because that's about me. That's all I'm going to say. I've been labelled all sorts in this relationship that honestly, deep down, I know I'm not, but sometimes it gets projected, and that's all I'm going to say. Red wine. Right, milk chocolate. Let's not confuse these colours. Milk chocolate. She's fine, Anne. Absolutely fine. Dolly's not going to care in the world. And then we've got tan. Chocolate. Navy. Stone. I hope and pray I got these colours right. Lots of people get called narcissists that are clearly not. It's like a buzzword, but it's pretty specific. A lot of the things he's called me are pretty specific and pretty horrific, and a lot of the other things that have gone on are pretty horrific. But, you know, I'm still here and I'm still smiling. It's private. Yes, it is. But then when I say that, Claire, lots of ladies then clap back at me and say, but you share so much, so why not share everything? And if we ask questions, why get offended? Because I have boundaries. Because there are limits to things that I will talk about. And I do care if I upset people, but I have to protect myself, and I have to protect my own feelings and my own surroundings. So if I want to stop at a certain level and go no deeper, that is my choice. And people can't then get upset with me for not opening up my guts and spilling everything online, which I think is a little unfair for people to want me to do. It's almost like a show, and this is my life at the end of the day, and these things really happen to me, and these are my real feelings. Now, people, if I keep it inside, people say, why aren't you talking about Lee anymore? Why are you not as bubbly as you normally are? So you can't win. You really can't win in these situations. So I'm obviously not myself lately. I'm obviously a little bit, I'm trying not to be, but I think I am maybe over trying sometimes to be bubbly, and sometimes I'm failing and I'm flat. People know me, people pick up on me, people can read me like a book because I've always been an open book, as Lisa says. So yeah, I'll share what I want to share, and I'll go as far as I want to go, and it's as simple as that. And if people don't like it, then they don't have to watch. People sometimes don't even watch for the clothes, they watch to see my life fall apart, which I think is horrendous, but it happens. I'm on social media, that's the way it is, that's the way some people are. It's not about the clothes for them, it's about, you know, we've even had people messaging the page wanting to know about my life because I've stopped talking about it, which I think is just crazy. But I am not letting Amir join my live on TikTok this morning. So yeah, I'll do what I want. I'll share what I want. I'll share as far as I want. And if I don't want to talk about it, I won't talk about it. Yes, I know that, Joe. I know that. But sometimes the questions are too deep and it's a step too far. So let's go through these again. Red wine. Milk chocolate. Tan. Chocolate. Stone. And blue. It's called the Diane. It's absolutely stunning. I'll untuck it for you now and I'll show you. And all the rubber trousers in all the autumn winter colours will go amazingly if you want to. Anyway, back to the clothes. Indeed, thank you. Just look after yourself. I will. Don't you worry. I will. I'm taking steps to deal with my inner feelings. I am not pulling it up. I am not going to just ignore it anymore. I'm going to address it, and whatever will be, will be. I've still got my wedding ring on for all you people that are looking, because I'm sure you are. It's still there. My wedding pictures are still up. I am going to deal with this in my own time, how I want to deal with it. And if my wedding ring comes off, it don't mean that we've split up. But, you know, it's like, oh, my God, she ain't got a wedding ring on. Oh, my God, she's got a wedding ring back on. Oh, my God, her wedding pictures have come down. Oh, my God, they've gone back on. Whatever. It is whatever. If I don't wear it, please don't. Where's your wedding ring? If I do wear it, are you still together? It's just, I'm dealing with it. Not took it off yet, don't want to take it off yet, not took my wedding pictures down, don't want to take them down. I've not even spoken to him, so I don't know. I am just as clueless as you lot. So there, now you have it. You have the inside scoop. And half of me wants him to come home tonight, and half of me really doesn't want him to come home tonight because I don't want any confrontation. Black, chocolate, and red wine. Absolutely stunning. And I'm furious that I didn't even get a phone call on my birthday yesterday, but I'm trying not to be because I don't want to kick off. I am channeling my inner peace. Oh my God, you've got to laugh. You seriously got to laugh. You are so bubble. What does that mean, Angie? Looking gorgeous. Thank you, Saz. Thank you, Saz. Thank you so much. Bless you. I'm fully understanding of what you're saying. It's a nightmare living my life on social media sometimes. People are so nasty. They have nothing. It is what it is. Mic drop. Boom. Julie, I love it. Right, girls. Oh, before I go, and I did sleep last night. Can you imagine what I'd be like without any sleep? I'm listening to my hypnotic, I'm listening to what the therapist sent me on a night time. It's sending me out like a light. I forwarded it to my mum yesterday. I was like, you need to listen to this before you go to sleep because I literally can't get to the end of it without being gone. It's great. And that's the one thing I struggle with normally. That's the one thing I fear, bedtime, because my brain just goes, and it's not. It's just clearing and letting me sleep, which is brilliant. And no one else needs to know your business. I think you are being very strong. Thank you, darling. But people do want to know my business, and if I keep it to myself, then I'm gatekeeping and being funny. So it's like, what do? You can't do right for doing wrong. It's crazy. I agree, Sarah, and some of you are like that, and the others are like, spill your beans. We want to know everything. Spill your guts. Why are you keeping it quiet? Why are you not mentioning it? Why have you took your ring off? What are you doing? It went on like this last time. Do you remember? To the point where I lost it on a live, which I don't want to do. I know, Catherine, it's brilliant. And I lost it on a live and said, stop badgering me about my personal life. So I thought this time, I'm not going to give you the opportunity. I'll just tell you that, yeah, if I'm not myself, this is why. My life's crazy, absolutely crazy at the moment with everything, with what's going on with my dad, we're worrying about my mum, we're worrying about my kids, we're worrying about my own life. It is bonkers. And how I'm holding it together, girls, I have no idea, but I am. People's opinions about it. I don't care about people's opinions, to be fair, Colleen. I really don't care. I just sometimes just get sick of people pushing me to the point where I explode online, which is what I don't want to do. I don't want to do. Boom. Good morning, Bridie Widey Woo. I needed your help the other day with me decoupaging and me upcycling of my wardrobe. Where were you? Not my wardrobe, me unit. Morning, oh my God, I love that top. It's too big for you. I'm really sorry, Bridie. But I needed your help the other day. It's too late though, I've already done it and I think I'm going to take it off because I don't like it. But I managed it. Magnesium helps you sleep. I don't need anything. Like ghouls looking for what? Car crash, Sally. It's true. Some of them are, honestly. It's true. But I just laugh these days. I just laugh at it. I just think you must have nothing going off in your own life if you want to know the ins and outs of mine, because it's not really that interesting, and it's my life is sometimes like a car crash. Don't think I'm being nasty. I just want to... Oh, no, Joe. No. Don't overthink this. Seriously. Were you going to meditate? Oh, yes. I thought that said meditate. Mention the earrings. They're back in stock if you've had a look already. Thank you, Tracy. They're back in stock, but they have come up slightly smaller. $6.99, but when they've come, we've got gold and silver. If you want them, are they called the layering earrings? But no, Joe, please don't. Please don't overthink this. I wasn't. If I don't want to answer a question, I'll say, but that don't mean I'm having a go. It don't mean I'm taking offence. It just means I have boundaries, and I'm going to set the boundaries in all aspects of my life from now on. So if somebody asks me a question that is too personal for me, I will just say so. But that doesn't mean that I'm taking offence to what you're saying, and it doesn't mean I'm attacking you either. Thank you, Janice. Can I see the trousers? Of course you can. I've already shown them, but I'll step back. You seem to be doing fine. I know, Lindsay. What's going off? Maybe it's the meditation, it's the hypnotherapy, and it's the counselling that's helping me to rationalise and not lose my mind any more than I have already. at least I've managed to stabilise it now, I think. So yeah, these are back online, but they've come up slightly smaller. I can't tell you how, because I haven't seen them. Honestly, Joe, no offence taken, please don't overthink it. I haven't seen them, so I don't know how much smaller they are. These are the original ones. These are the sample ones that very first came in, and they are beautiful. But Lisa's just messaged me this morning, classical music. I can't stop. Do you know what? I can't, Sarah. It reminds me of my dad. And I don't know. No, not right now. There's a whole other level of therapy needed. Not right now, but thank you. No, I'm listening to meditation music and soothing, calming music and sleep music and all that, and it does seem to be working. Seems to be calming me down, seems to be helping me to sleep. I'll try one on for you, Diane. 2 seconds. So yeah, the earrings have come back in, girls, in the gold and the silver. They are $6.99. Life can be it can, Julie. It flipping well can. $6.99 for these, and they are stunning. I'm going to try my brown Shelly blazer on because I love the Astrid, and I reach for that all the time now, but the Astrid is only up to an 18. Love, love, love the earrings. Me too. They're great, aren't they? The Astrid's only up to a size 18, the stretchy one. This is the Shelly in the 12 to 20. How can you have a bad day in this outfit? It's like the outfit I had yesterday with the red wine. I was like, girl, this outfit's killing. It's just amazing. So yeah, beautiful. I mean, we've got, let me just put that's the chocolate. Doing you gorgeous is helping and letting rubbish blow away from your mind. Yes. I can't say I'm going to be in the same state Sunday if he comes home and he's here all weekend. But right now, I'm feeling okay. Oh. You know when you have that feeling of dread in the pit of your stomach. Let me just try. I don't know if this is in stock. You know what? No, yeah, maybe. The other day, so like, the beaut, aren't they, you can't even feel you're wearing them, these earrings. They are quite dingly dangly, so it might be better that they're a go get cake. No, I had a cake and KFC yesterday, but it was my birthday, and I was like, you know, entitled to the calories yesterday, and I've not really eaten all week. Good thing you're going to be busy with the sale all weekend. Yes. Would chocolate trousers be a match with the chocolate Shelly? Let me see. Yes, I think so. Yes, I think so. Yeah, gorgeous. Look at that. Stunning. So 2 sizes in these if you're late joining. 10 to 16 and 14, 22. And the 14, 22 do fit Charlie. What are the trousers called? The Nyla. Nyla. N-Y-L. Nyla. These are stunning and I absolutely love them. And as far as I'm aware, they are available in all colours, in both sizes. And I'm not quite sure why, because they are amazing. And I will be wearing these all the time now the weather. Although, are we getting a heat wave this weekend? Did I hear that right on the telly this morning while I was getting ready for work? Is it going to be warm? I don't know. But anyway, the weather at the moment, I've shut my windows. It's gone from being absolutely boiling to Baltic. Like, I've got my slippers on, I've got my dressing gown out, and I'm shivering in the morning when I get out of bed, which is great. I'm loving it because my hair's staying curly and I'm not sweating from every part of my body that will sweat, and my makeup's staying in place, and I'm not complaining whatsoever. But what a change in the temperature. Is it coming back? Need do video, my new outfits, not done one. Get one done, Kat, get one done. 25 degrees on Monday. Forecast rain here for most of next week. Okay. I'll have to have a look for the local in Doncaster, see what the weather's going to be playing about at next week. But yes, they are gorgeous together. That's the chocolate in the Shelly, and then you've got the chocolate in the Nyla trousers. And you've also got the tan in the Shelly. So let me show you, excuse me, got a bit of indigestion, I think. That's lack of food, and maybe the last night's KFC. My partner has seen a few of your lives and he said, oh, you're a beautiful lady and stylish too. Oh, he laughed at something you said. What's that? And you have a good sense of, oh, you've got to have a good sense of humour when you're crazy. It gets you through. Humour, dark humour as well, has got me through the craziest of times. 31st of August heat wave, they can stick that right where the sun don't shine. Could you link for that? I can't, Karen, while I'm on, but somebody might be able to. If Janine's still watching, she might be able to put a link on for you. I think you get in tail end of American weather front. Temperature's going to be warm but bring rain. Ah, okay. Well, I'm good, Janet. Thank you, darling. So there's all the colours, look. You've got the chocolate, you've got the tan, and you've got the milk chocolate. 29 degrees apparently on Sunday. Or 20 degrees. Nyla trousers. Yeah, they are the Nyla trousers, but there you go. Thank you, Janine. You absolute angel again, look. She's popped a link on for the size 10 to 16, but once you get on the website, if you type Nyla in the search bar, you can get the bigger size up as well if you want to. That will take you straight to the 10 to 16 size, but there is a 14, 22 as well. Oh, she's popped it underneath. No need. Take your pick. Click on the link. If the link doesn't work, you can always come off the live or wait till I finish and then go to the top of the Facebook page. There is a blue link. The top one is to click to the website. I don't know if the bottom one is for YouTube. I'm not quite. No, Instagram. My son said she's all right. Oh, probably a little bit too young for me, Bridie, and I'm probably not looking for anything right now. But tell him thank you for the compliment. Sorry, what's the name of the top? It's called the Diane. The jacket's called the Shelly. These are the gold layered earrings. We've got these in gold and silver back in stock, but they are a tad smaller. No, Nicola. Where have you been? Anyway, I'm going through that again. These are the new ones that have come in. Are a little bit smaller, but the same earring, just a tiny bit. I don't know what, because I've not actually seen them. I don't know if they're not as long in the length or if the hoop itself is a little bit smaller. When I go over to the warehouse at some point today, I'll grab a pair and I'll show you on my next live, hopefully 1 o'clock. What, could you post a link? Oh, Lisa. Lisa's done the link as well for you now. There you go. So there's the tan in the jacket, there's the chocolate in the jacket. What have I got underneath that? Ah, there's my white Charlie. So you've got the chocolate, the tan, and the milk chocolate. I can't guarantee, because there's 3 sizes in these. So I wear the 10 to 20, 12 to 20, and then there's a 14, 22, and then there's an 1828, I think the next size up is. So there's 3 sizes altogether in this fabulous leopard print jacket. I think the £31.99. It's called the Shelly and it's spelled SHELLEY. EY, not just the Y. And that's the Shelly blazer. Then you've got the Diane top, and then you've got the Nyla trousers. And I might just have to do a cheeky video for Lisa when I finish this live. And then, you know, the scarves that I showed yesterday, you could pop one of these on as well if you wanted to finish the look. This is the swirl scarf, and these were £8.99, and these are lovely. These don't have foil on. If, like Lisa, you're one of those that doesn't like foil, then this one doesn't have foil, and it came in stone, black, blue. I had the navy on yesterday and the chocolate. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a nice soft medium weight scarf, perfect for autumn winter. Thanks, Nicola. Brilliant, love it. Oh well, I've obviously not lost my thing yet then, have I? You know, if I ever come to the position where A, I'm single, and B, I want to date again, which I can't see ever, but if I ever did, at least I know I've still got it. It makes me laugh. Oh dear. Right, that's me done. So these are the Nyla trousers just before I go. Then the Diane top, I've just taken the Shelly blazer off. And then the scarf from yesterday was called the Swirl. And the earrings are back in stock in the gold and silver. But just to make you aware, if you do want the earrings and you're picking them up now, they are slightly smaller. Exactly the same, but smaller by all accounts. And I'm not quite sure if that means the actual earring itself is smaller or whether they're not as dangly. Maybe they've got like a little bit shorter in there. But I'm going to find out. I'll have a look at a pair. If Lisa will let me, I'll bring a pair home and I'll show you, because it's the old photographs. They've just been restocked on the other listing. So it will be these ones, the original ones that are pictures. And I'll bring them and I'll show you. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I could do with just resting, to be fair, this weekend. But hey ho, it is what it is, girls. We'll be working. We'll be there all weekend if you want to come and join us. We are there 9 till 5 tomorrow at the warehouse. If you don't know what I'm talking about, where have you been? We've got a massive warehouse clearance all weekend. So 9 till 5 tomorrow, 9 till 2 on Sunday. Me, Lisa, Andrew, and a few other team members will be there. I think Joy's joining us. Never mind him. Bridie, I'd probably be more inclined with you, to be fair. Bless you. Oh, back at you, gorgeous. You're amazing. You really are. So we'll all be there all weekend, 9 till 5 tomorrow, 9 till 2 on Sunday, and it's literally there's things starting from £1, which is crazy. So it'll be £1 up to, I think it's 15, maybe £20, but there's up to 75%. I thought you were, Joy. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I've not seen you since we went out for something to eat. Up to 75% off all the clothing that's in the sale, and there's lots and lots to see. So, and there's jewellery, there's homeware, there's clothing, there's all sorts. Lisa's been absolutely ruthless with the sale. So I can't remember the postcode off the top of my head, and the flyer is downstairs on the windowsill, so I can't read you the postcode, but there is quite a few adverts pinned to the top of the Facebook page, or in the adverts running down the top of the Facebook page. If you want to go and get, it's Unit 20, Westmore Park, Armthorpe. Unit 20, Westmore Park, Armthorpe. But I don't know the postcode. I know it starts in DN3. And it's really, literally just off the motorway, the industrial unit where we are based. It's dead easy to find if you're travelling on the motorway and you're coming from further afield. You literally get off at the Doncaster Junction. I don't know which one it is, because I never go on the motorway. But you literally, thank you, Lisa, DN3 3GW is the postcode if you want to put it in your sat-nav to see how long it'll take you to get to us. Honestly, it's going to be well worth a visit. So it's DN3 3GW. If you want to write that down, pop it into your Google Maps and have a look at how long it's going to take you. If you start your journey, it'll give you a rough, well, it'll give you an accurate idea of how long it's going to be. And we are literally, there's no getting off the motorway and then travelling for ages trying to find us. We are literally sat on the edge of the motorway, which is brilliant for you ladies that are travelling further afield. So you can come and see us 9-5 on Saturday or 9-2 on Sunday. Me and Lisa and Andrew and Joy, and I'm not quite sure who else, but there's quite a few other team members that will be there to assist and just chat and just see you and say hello. Even if you want to just come and have a chat, we'll be there. So come and pop and see us all weekend, 9 till 5 Saturday, 9 till 2 Sunday. Right, girls, I'm going. I'll be back with you at 1 o'clock. I will see you soon. Have an amazing Friday. See you later. Bye.